Great Fashion Minute, it's Linda here from Linda Page, and I'm bringing you Fashion 15 minutes or less of some simple but powerful secrets and tips and tricks about the power of personal style and just actually how easy it is. And I've been spending most of my day preparing for certain events coming up, for webinars, we do a whole lot. If we haven't met, you're so welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Linda Page. You can join us on Instagram at Linda Page Fashion, or on Facebook, or by email at go to lindapage.com and sign up. And there's free content that comes at you on a regular basis to help you to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill, because you are a woman of substance, of style, of strength, and there is a way to communicate that. But of all my preparations today, I was just struck with something that I've said before, and I just am going to continue saying it. You know, in general, I think we have become a society who likes to look for the quick fix, that microwave solution, you know, the lotion, the potion, the silver bullet, that capsule nugget thing that is going to just bring us the result that we want. And the truth is, it doesn't exist. There is no silver bullet for anything that you want to, any problem you want to solve, or anything you want to achieve, anything of value that is going to bring you a beauty and power and influence and results into your life is going to cost you three things. It's going to cost you time, money, and effort. And so there's no quick fix to going from zero to hero on learning how to dress nicely. Style is just a skill. I did not pop out of the womb, you know, in my Louboutins. You know, I could have a whole other conversation around that, but I didn't. Nobody does. Nobody is born an interior designer. Nobody is born a swimming champion. Nobody is born. These things are learned and trained and studied and mastered and so on. And you don't have to take it to a master level, although that's also not difficult. It's really not. When it comes to style, it's just learning and understanding some basics. But here's the thing. People don't like basics. And I want you to challenge yourself with this. People do not like basics. We want to be, you know, if we're going to use, let's say, a sport analogy, we don't want to dribble the ball. Okay, I'm clearly not a basketball player, but let's use basketball. We don't want to dribble. We want to just throw, you know, shoot some hoops and like Magic Johnson, just be the star player, right? We don't want to dribble. It's like, that's boring. Just like routines are boring and schedules are boring and pressing play and applying and repeat is boring. And well, if you're someone who says that, you're never going to achieve your goals in life. You're never going to live the fullest, most beautiful, powerful life that you can. Because all the people who achieve success and peace and fulfillment in their life, they do what you call the boring things. And truth be told, I used to be one of them. I have a rather outgoing, vivacious, spontaneous personality, and I like change, and I like to change things up. That's okay, and it has its place, and that's part of my personality. But I've had to work very hard on my self-discipline, really hard on keeping the main thing. And maintaining routines. You know, I was raised by a few different people, and one of the people who raised me on and off was one of my grandmothers. And I swore as a kid, as a teenager, that I was never going to have a menu for food, for what we cook and eat on which days of the week. I thought that is like the height of bore, and I'm just going to eat whatever I want on a Wednesday. I'm going to flip it around the next Wednesday, and I will decide on Monday what, maybe I don't eat at all. Or maybe I'll just, you know, eat popcorn for dinner. I will be my own boss. I will do my own thing because this is boring. Well, you know, I have repented many times for that thought, because my grandmother, in hindsight, was one of the most resourceful women I have ever come across. She, by herself, single-handedly, in a country that was not her homeland, raised an orchard of fruit trees and planted and raised her own vegetables. She almost never went to the supermarket. She pickled and juiced and made and jammed and baked and cooked. And I mean, the woman was, and she had a garden that was magazine cover worthy. She was incredibly resourceful, but I was just too distracted by other things in life and kind of fighting my own way through my own things as a young woman to understand just the value I had in front of me and to learn from her. Oh my gosh, if she was still around, or if I could go back in time and just make notes, how precious that value of her knowledge and her expertise would be. But she did the basics. She had such routine. Okay, and she also had that personality that helped her to be extremely routine, so routine. It kind of drove me crazy. There was like, change was not okay. And I would have to work on her for 3 or 4 months just to get her to try something new, like I don't know, wear a different color, or maybe go to a different shop for a cup of tea, or, stuff like that. But we got there in the end. But she was incredibly good, my Nana, at scheduling and routine and attention to detail and organizing and effectiveness and efficiency. Oh my gosh. I'm a mom and I've got kids, and on my fridge is this schedule for the week of what we eat on Mondays, what we eat on Tuesdays, why? Because it saves time, it saves money, it is an easy transfer of skills to anyone who's in my team or my family or my kids, for them to learn. So we duplicate that so that I can make sure that which I spend my time on is also producing value. There's no need for me to cook whatever it is that I used to cook all the time if I can train up somebody else, right? It's a transfer of skills, it's transfer of knowledge. So we do that, and those are the basics. And those basics produce confidence. That confidence produces new skills. New skills produce new value. New value is what the marketplace pays for. So all these things are really smart. When it comes to your personal style, there are some basics, and I want to give you a couple of things that might really help you. And one of them is culling your freaking closet on once and for all, getting out of your wardrobe those things that don't serve you, getting them out the way. The cash that is hanging on the hangers, what is that? Those are the things that you don't wear, or you sometimes wear, or you have them there because they are sentimental, or because someone bought it for you, or because you only wore it once. All those 17 reasons. Listen, I get it, okay? There's emotions and feelings and memories in your clothing, in the items that you wear. I remember many times wearing this with one of my favorite very big faux fur jackets in London when it's cold, in all kinds of, everywhere, all over the world. In the bedroom with my husband, just with some bling and the jacket and some heels on. That's another webinar for another time. But you really have to remember that getting rid of the stuff that's not serving you in your closet declutters your mind as well. A cluttered closet is a cluttered mind, and that lands up on your body, and that lands up on your personal style. And you don't want to communicate a message that you're a cluttered, disorganized woman that doesn't know what decisions to make. That's not helpful for anybody. That's not helpful for you as a mom or a wife or in business or as a single woman at all. So you want to, number one, we want to cull that closet. And you're so welcome to go to my YouTube page. That channel's got full of videos on how to cull, what to cull, how to get rid of things, how to look at, there's two items. One is mud, one is motivation. Which one is it, and which one goes? Or connect with us in our Facebook group called Dress to Connect. There's some amazing women there who are on the same journey. I invite you in and come and ask your questions and come and give your contributions. We are building a powerful, beautiful, valuable community of like-minded women who want to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill and live a powerful, beautiful, valuable life, because that's who you are, a woman of substance, strength, and style. Style is just a skill. So get your closet cold, and that includes your makeup bag and your toiletry bag and all the stuff in your bathroom and everywhere. Okay, just you'll go, you'll feel a weight lifting off your shoulders, and you'll just think to yourself, why did I wait so long to do it? And while you're on your closet, here's another tip. Invest in velvet hangers. Velvet hangers are like almost, okay, not nearly quite, but they're kind of in a similar category than blue jeans. They're like a phenomenal invention, okay? Blue jeans are right up there for me. Denim, as far as I'm concerned, is right up there with the Boeing 747, and maybe second only to labor and childbirth, because blue jeans, I'm telling you, are like one of the best things on the planet, ever. So velvet hangers, get them in black, get them in gray, get them in hot pink. I've got hot pink, and then in one closet I've got one closet that's got like smarter stuff that I don't access a lot, so they need a little bit more space so they don't get all squashed together, and that's in black. And in my other closet is hot pink. Why? Because hot pink is one of my favorite colors. It energizes me and it makes me happy. So you have to understand what moves you and what energizes you and what makes you happy, and then bring that into your day-to-day dressing routine. So now, and as soon as you get a vision for what that is, then you'll find like, oh my gosh, I want to go and cull something in my kitchen. I want to go and clear out my bedroom. Your bedroom and your dressing room is to be a place of inspiration. So that's the next point, is what does your dressing room or area look like? It doesn't matter if it's teeny tiny and you've got a little mirror, or if you've got a big walk-in closet. It doesn't matter. It's like having a small house versus a big house. It doesn't matter. It's like, how do you look after it? How do you present it? How do you clean it? It's not about the space or the size. So go to your dressing area and have a look and see, like, what does this look like? Do you walk in there inspired to wear something beautiful and something that's going to position you to be productive and efficient and friendly and accessible and approachable? Or are the walls gray and brown and sad, and is everything looking dilapidated, and is it a dark area, and is it a cuck? That's another name for shit. Is it a shitty area that just doesn't inspire you? Because then that's going to land up on what you wear. Your dressing room should be a feminine, beautiful place to go. So if you want to create a whole boudoir environment and have, those behind the stage kind of dressing room bulb lights to give you really good light, because that's really important. If you want to have flowers or a picture, I've got a picture here in my office that just really makes me happy. It's got lots of, different shades of pink and green, and then it's got this couple walking through what looks like Central Park. It's right over there, and it's just a beautiful, flowing, colorful, moving, but specific thing. It makes me happy. That's probably going to go into my dressing room when we build or buy our own home one day, and we have very specific intentions of what that's going to look like. So you want a chaise longue in there? A lot of people say chaise lounge. It's not a chaise lounge, it's a chaise longue. It was actually something that craftsmen invented during the French aristocracy era. And a chaise longue is a beautiful couch-like piece of furniture that was created for the French aristocrats, for them to recline on rather than retire to their rooms and derobe and nap and then robe up again and come out. It was for the kind of the afternoon nap, or the just retire here for 45 minutes. It's called a chaise longue. It's a beautiful thing to put into your dressing area where you can sit and have a chat, or if you're getting dressed up for date night with your husband or your boyfriend, then you might sit there and have a glass of champagne or coffee or tea or whatever blows your hair back, and have a look at what's in your wardrobe, and take like 3 minutes and just sit on your chaise longue or your chair or whatever you want, and open your wardrobe and have a look at what's in there and be inspired and think about it, and think like, what mood are you in? What do you want to convey? What color does he like you wearing? Have you ever asked him that? Ask your husband, what do you like me wearing? What color do you not like me in? Do you like that leopard print stuff that I wear all the time? You might find he says, no, I've just been tolerating it for 9 years. You want to know that, okay? You want to know what your man likes and doesn't like. But your dressing room has got to be beautiful. It must be feminine. It must be inspiring. So it's a wonderful project to create. If you want to give your dressing room a facelift one day, go for it. Get a girlfriend over and put your overalls on, take some pictures, put your headscarves on, and get your ladders and get your paint and paint the room and make it something beautiful. Get a beautiful lamp, maybe some big flowers. I don't know. I'm not so into flowers, but you might love big flowers. I love green and white and grays and splashes of gray, like and silver, and like chandeliers. And I love chandeliers. Chandeliers inspire me. Chandeliers are earrings for a room. That's just what they are. So get a chandelier and they make it a beautiful, inspiring, gorgeous, feminine, sexy place, because that will land on what you choose to wear. So that's just a few kind of little tips on how to get up and dress up and be a bold light on a hill, and how to start enjoying your God-given beauty, and how to stop hiding and blending into the background and holding back, because that's not who you are. It's not who you are. It's not who you're designed to be. But blending into the background and hiding and covering up goes against your divine design. You were designed to shine bright like a bold light on a hill. The righteous are as bold as a lion. What does that look like on you? And these few tips could really change how you dress, because you must be inspired about where you go. You must be motivated and energized by your wardrobe. Get rid of the crap in there that's not serving you. That's that includes that underwear and those bras and those knickers that once were white, that are not anymore, that once were in one piece, that now are in tatters. Burn them. Get rid of them. This body that is a holy temple is worthy of beautiful quality statement pieces that make you feel like a woman, that bring out the femininity and the nurturing side of you, the passionate side of you, the focused side of you. But at the end of the day, It's basics. If you're not prepared to do the basics, you will not achieve your goals, whatever they are in business or life or parenting or marriage or community or other. You will not achieve them. You must be prepared to do the basics. And when it comes to personal style, you must cull your closet. You must get velvet hangers or wooden hangers if you prefer those. Velvet, why? Because nothing falls off them. And they don't have those little things that I don't like my clothes hooking on, because sometimes they misshape them. Velvet hangers are like the shizness of the closet, okay? That's my sister Donna's word for the bee's knees, or like the, I like it. Velvet hangers are the shizness, okay? It's official. You must do the basics. Clear the cash off your hangers. Gift them away, sell them away, the stuff that you're not wearing. Get rid of it. And make space in your closet and make space in your mind. And dress up that beautiful dressing room and see what happens to how you start dressing.